Welcome back everyone to the final part of my Sonic Generations walkthrough. And to start, we explore this new area. Okay, so the idea here is that each of these gears are broken. In order to reactivate these gears, we need to insert a Chaos Emerald into every single gear. Fairly simple. Just having Chaos Emeralds always find a way to come in useful. As you activate each gear, it gives you access to another part of this area. I've reactivated 3 of the gears. Just 4 more. And then we'll have access to the final area. Just 2 to go. Alright. Yeah, it was a bit of a waste of time. Okay. And I think in the end we shall fight the Time Eater. Grr. Not high enough. Yeah. The section seems to be dragging itself on a bit. Yeah, the final Chaos Emerald has been inserted. And now, the door to the final boss is now open. Yeah, the portal is now open. And now I get all the 7 Chaos Emeralds back. Bit strange. Alright. This is it. The final boss. I think we're ready for this. So, let's head in.
Okay, whatever you are, if you want to avoid an embarrassing beatdown, you better give up now.
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman! But how?
Need a little help.
Dr. Robotnik!
Nobody calls me that anymore. If you would be so kind as to explain, Gentleman Genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman
He's
of the
just
past.
so up himself.
After my most recent setback, I stumbled upon the primordial form of this unique creation.
Where did it
which
come
I
from in the
discovered
first place?
had amazing abilities even I have never been able to master. It could erase time and space. I then had the brilliant idea to use my discovery to undo my previous defeats. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. I captured your friends, flinging them through time to bait my traps.
But the more your monster tears through time, the more damage you do to the world.
The world? I'm going to own the world when I'm finished with Sonic!
Crazy bastard.
really get that crazy? We'll see who's crazy after I destroy both Sonics. Forever. You mean after we destroy them? Less arguing, more destroying.
Destroy me?
Can't even get along with
You and
yourself.
what mustache? I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
Let's move.
Keep moving.
Subtitles
All you
won't
want,
match.
I'm still going to stomp you into a blue jelly.
Oh, did you hear that? Classic Sonic used homing attack. Did you hear it?
That was just to soften.
Oh, and I mentioned there was
Now
one other
it's
voice
time
actor
to
that I
meet your
hated,
doom.
and you'll see it in a second.
Do it, Sonic!
Come on, Sonic! Smack him!
Here it is,
You?
You got this, Sonic.
Shadow.
Win, Sonic.
Even it hurts me when I say that.
They are insignificant. You've got the power, Sonic.
Focus your spirit.
We're with you guys! I believe in you, Sonic! Don't give in, Sonic!
I know you can do this, Sonic.
You can win, Sonic! You always do!
Oh, and of course,
Time to scramble some Eggman, supersonic style.
super form, even with the classic supersonic theme. Alright, this is it. The final showdown with the Time Eater, which is actually being controlled by Eggman and Robotnik. Even though he says he doesn't call him himself anymore, I'm still going to call him Eggman and Robotnik. Alright, let's just get this on. Here we have the Time Eater. Alright, final battle.
Modify these transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions, you should still be able to hear us.
Yeah, one thing that's really to hate about this fight is just the NPCs will not shut up. Okay, the basic idea is you need to charge at the Time Eater and hit him in the chest. Ah, throw stuff from different Time Eaters at you.
Be careful, Sonic!
Ah,
Switch and go after it!
switch to different dimensions.
Attacking! Sonic, watch out! Looks like a working arm attack.
Starting to run out of rings. Alright, got some rings.
Is something the matter?
will track you.
Be careful, Sonic!
Ah. Alright, hit him in the chest.
Right.
Don't let your guard down now.
It'll take more than
The
that
fight is pretty simple, really.
to defeat
Looks
us.
like a homing shot.
Watch it, Sonic.
He never really changes strategy. Now, chase him back as Modern Sonic.
That looks like a
Yeah, the
homing
two
shot.
modes are
Be careful,
It'll
Sonic!
take more than that.
Modern and Sonic. Modern and Classic.
Like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic.
Is something the matter?
Switch and go after it!
Now we'll
Yeah, I kind of find it hard to hit him with Modern Sonic.
Track you. Careful,
There's just so much extra room for him to dodge.
It'll take more than that
Yeah.
to defeat us.
Keep heading after him. chest. Yeah, I'm weakening him.
Finish it! It looks like a homing shot.
Duh. I think they keep saying it looks like a homing shot, and I can clearly see that. Ah, come on. Well, in modern mode, you do have more maneuverability.
Looks like time energy is building up.
Time is going to slow down.
Keep going.
The time flow's gonna go back to normal.
Watch out for the laser!
It'll take more than that to defeat us.
Looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic.
I don't like spamming the homing shot.
Time's gonna slow down.
Yeah, he'll slow down time, where he can launch a huge amount of attacks, so that you then have to quickly react and dodge.
Sonic, look out.
It'll take more than that to defeat us.
Look out. Over the chest.
It looks dangerous.
We'll end it.
Combining the powers. Now I need to combine both powers. I need to combine the powers of both Sonics together to fully shatter the Time Eater. Yeah. And that's the Time Eater done and dusted. Let's see what happens. S rank. Yeah. And now we will see the ending. Right back at the picnic.
Still warm. Time travel.
Yep. Everyone's back. Including Silver and Shadow. For some reason.
I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Not bad? Are you kidding? He was all great.
Fuck you, Amy.
He collects how many? Wow. Where does somebody put all those gold rings?
Good question.
I don't know. I keep forgetting to ask.
Well, this is pretty much the end of the game.
It was great teaming up with you. Hope you learned a few tricks that'll help you out in the future. I mean, the past. You know what I mean.
Oh, are you ready for this?
Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better.
Yeah.
There's our rock.
Well, it's time for Sonic and Tails to return to their proper time periods.
Hey, Sonic! Enjoy your future! It's gonna be great!
And it is. And yeah, there's Sonic Generations for you. And here are the credits, which are a huge, big retrospective of the Sonic series. Well, I believe it's about time for me now to do my formal review. Okay, a list of, not really formal, just basic aspects of a review. Okay. What are the good things about Sonic Generations? Well, it has great graphics, the soundtrack is phenomenal, both Sonics control very well, there's so much nostalgia, and it's overall just amazing how well they went back, they showed all the classic elements, and there were some really cool boss fights. But my problems with the game were, some levels had very annoying designs, and two of the new voice actors I could not stand. I've already said who they were. It was Shadow and Amy. The challenge acts are absolutely atrocious and add nothing to the game and are just meant to drag out the game. And in the end, I have to admit, the story is lacking. It's no big, special, huge hit. It's just enough to have the game make sense. And even then, it leaves a couple of plot holes about it. But in the end, I'm going to have to give the game an 8.5 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's, in the end, not really bad in any real way. Most of the complaints I have are mostly personal opinions, except for a few things that I mentioned over the course of the playthrough. But yeah, overall, 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, this has been a very enjoyable Let's Play. It's my first time trying to do a Let's Play of a PS3 game or 360 game. Gave me a little bit of trouble, but I got through it, and from what I've heard, a lot of people really enjoyed this playthrough. Yes, I'd like to thank Sega for making this real wonderful game. And of course, I'd like to thank all of you for watching and being very supportive. And now let's just watch the credits, which, as I've said, is a huge retrospective of the Sonic series, which is why I love the series. It's been the reason I love the Sonic series so much. It has been in my life for practically ever since before I was born. This was around. This Sonic 2 was the first video game I ever played, and ever since I just love the Sonic series. I don't care what kind of complaints people have with it. I don't care what anyone says, I will forever love this series. So yeah, let's just watch the rest of the retrospectives. Alright, now to Sonic Heroes, which is an interesting story about it. You really don't realize how good advertising is until you see it fully in action. The whole trailer for this was the whole reason I ever wanted to get the game. And if I had walked into my game store and saw a commercial for this, I would have never picked up Sonic Heroes. And while I said I hate Seaside Hill, I meant only in Sonic Generations. In the actual Sonic Heroes, I loved Seaside Hill. Just was a really good starting point, and overall was very enjoyable. Yeah, sort of rushed through the review and sort of don't have much to talk about now. Still, this retrospective is done extremely well. It shows the original of every single level that was in the game. For example, now is Crisis City. Yeah. As I said before, loved the soundtracks in the game, and as you hear here, they show the originals in the retrospective. And as I can say, some of them I prefer the original, but a lot of them I do like the remixes better. For example, City Escape and Rooftop Run, I truly love the originals much better than the ones they show in Sonic Generations. But that doesn't mean in any way that the songs are bad. It's mainly personal taste. Yeah. In my eyes, the Sonic series gets way too much hate. these games are, while they are not perfect, I don't understand a lot of the hate the Sonic series receives. Like, most of them are the 3D games, but I have no problems with the 3D games. I can't really expect them to keep the 2D formula alive in this HD new world. It's kind of they need to advance or die, pretty much. And I'm glad that the Sonic series has survived this long. Yeah, the Sonic series has just been part of my childhood. It's a part of my life. It's part of who I am. So, no matter what anyone has for criticism, I'll listen to it, I'll understand it, but no matter what anyone says, this will always be a huge part of my life. Just as much as most video games have been. And yep. All 3D ones. Yep, that's the end. Happy birthday, Sonic. 20th birthday. Yeah. Really glad it survived these last 20 years. I mean, a very good 20 years. Huh? What's this? Something else? Oh!
Are you sure you saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here. Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking.
Eggman and Robotnik are stuck in the white space. And now, since everything's been restored, they have no way of getting out.
What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that. Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic? Oh, well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
Well, this is officially the end of Sonic Generations. Oh, custom skills Supersonic. I can now officially use that in every single level of the game. Well, thank you everyone for watching. It's been a very good Let's Play, and hopefully my next Let's Play will be with the whole Epic Failures when we do Kirby's Adventure Wii Epic Failure style. Thanks all for watching, and goodbye.